Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the HIMediaTV news update. And we've got an update from yesterday's story as well as two new ones today. On an update from yesterday's story, the UNLV shooting suspect Anthony Polito applied for a professor job and wasn't hired. The deceased suspect in the University of Nevada, Las Vegas shooting has been identified as Anthony Polito, 67. Multiple law enforcement sources told ABC News Wednesday night. Las Vegas police named Polito as a suspect at a media briefing on Thursday. Polito had applied for a job at the college professorship at UNLV, but was not hired. He was armed with a Taurus 9mm handgun during Wednesday's on-campus attack in which 3 people were killed. The gun was purchased legally last year, and sources said investigators have now determined that the victims killed were faculty or staff, not students. 2 of those killed were professors, authorities confirmed Thursday. During the investigation, authorities determined that Polito had a list of people he was seeking at UNLV and faculty from East Carolina University. Las Vegas Metro Police Department Sheriff Kevin McMahal said Thursday. None of the individuals on the list were victims of the shooting. The suspect was killed in a shootout with police detectives who responded to the scene, authorities said. The gunman fired on police, which was what led them to shooting him, according to a preliminary investigative information. Meanwhile, a Texas judge grants pregnant woman permission to get an abortion despite the state's ban. The case is believed to be the first time since the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade last year that a woman had asked a court to approve an abortion. The lawsuit by Kate Cox, a 31-year-old mother of 2 from the Dallas area, is believed to be the first time since the landmark U.S. Supreme Court decision last year that a woman has asked a court to approve an abortion. The order only applies to Cox, and her attorneys afterwards spoke cautiously about any wider impacts, calling it unfeasible that scores of other women seeking abortions would now turn to the courts. This can't be the new normal, Mark Herron, the attorney of the Center of Reproductive Rights, said. I don't think you can expect to see now hundreds of cases being filed on behalf of patients. It's just not realistic. The state district judge Maya Guerrero Gamble, an elected Democrat, granted a temporary restraining order allowing Cox to have an abortion under what are narrow exceptions to Texas's ban. Her attorney said they would not disclose what Cox was planning to do next, citing safety concerns. And lastly, Hunter Biden faces 9 criminal charges in federal tax case. The charges span 9 counts, including failure to file and pay taxes, evasions of assessment, and false or fraudulent tax returns. According to the special counsel's team, Hunter Biden engaged in a 4-year scheme to not pay at least $1.4 million in taxes that he owed from 2016 through 2019. Though Hunter Biden eventually did pay his taxes from 2018, prosecutors allege that he included false business deductions in order to evade assessment of taxes to reduce the substantial liabilities he faced. Prosecutors allege in the 56-page indictment that he subverted the payroll and tax withholding processes of his own company by withdrawing millions of dollars outside its payroll and tax withholding process. The president's son spent millions of dollars on an extravagant lifestyle rather than paying his tax bills, according to the indictment. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for listening to the HIMedia News Update. We appreciate you, your time, and your listenership. You can also listen to us on our web app at himedia.gg/morning-coffee, or where you can get inspirational quotes. It's a feel-good little app that I'm very proud of, that I worked hard on, just that can get you ready for the day. Links in the description. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everybody, and seize the day.